Sarva-Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmiham. Verse number 380, please. Yesha Swayam Jyoti Asesa Sakshi Vijnana Kosho Vilasatyajasram Lakshyam Vidaye Namasadvilakshanam Akhanda Vrutyatmataya Anubhavaye Etamachinnaya Vrutyam Pratyayantara Sunyayam Ullekhayan Vijaniyat Swaswarupataya Sfutam Atratmatvam Drudhi Kurvan Ahamadishu Santyajan Udasinataya Teshu Tishthet Sfutaghata Divate. So now the culmination of your contemplation, the end of contemplation is where you are effortlessly abiding in your own self. Just see that in yourself, where long before I am aware of myself, it was effortless to see, perceive, taste, touch, smell, and then gathering those impressions, and then most of the times being helplessly guided or urged by that thought to function in life. That is how the story of the ordinary man goes. That is where the person becomes a slave to his thoughts, doesn't know how to handle it. Builds up so many emotions, desire, anger, hatred, jealousy, and in time feels suffocated. Tired of such type of life, when he exposes himself to this knowledge, trying to understand who he is, and then he appreciates that what all he is looking for in life is within himself. His nature is itself is happiness, bliss. Call it Atma, Chetana, awareness. What we call in Sanskrit as beautifully Aham Pratyaya Gochara. That which is revealed by the word I, that for which a name is given, and the name is given called I, but by itself it is nameless. When the person listens to this and is very much convinced with Shruti, scriptural declaration, Yukti, with logical presentation, Anubhava, taking into account his own experiences, he appreciates that in reality, in any moment of happiness, he is who is with himself or herself. Having seen that, now you consciously abide there. Because by habit, we identify with the thoughts and feel pushed around by the thoughts or impression of various kinds. So now, Shankara so beautifully says that when the person understands this, after the, as you say, Sravana, listening, you must do the manana, reflection. And with the manana, the last is your nitidhyasana, dhyanam, contemplation, that you are being with yourself without any words whatsoever. And that is the culmination, where Esa Swayam Jyoti Paratma, you are one with this self-luminous consciousness which is independent of every sense organ, sense object, thought whatsoever. Asesha Shakshi, witness of everything. Now this is what you must see it for yourself. That is why you sitting down, you doing it, you seeing it for yourself. The taste of that wisdom, please appreciate, the taste of that wisdom is, thereafter you become extremely conscious of all your thoughts, and as a result, your speech as well as your activity. And the taste of your conscious action is, you do not repent for any action. There is no repentance. Because long before you do something, you are aware of it. So you are ready for the consequences. That is where comes your confidence. And because there is no built up in life, therefore you are eternally fresh. Again, the taste of your conscious living is the freshness with which you start your day. With the same freshness, you end your day. Because you don't get worked up in life, understand. Your tiredness, exhaustion comes because of your unconscious agitation. You get tired in life. But when you are conscious, you don't get tired. Just like when you play the role of an angry man in a drama, the moment you step out of the stage, you ask everybody, was it all right? Are you getting that point, please? Very nicely you ask the people, you play the role of a very angry person. Yeah, oh, right. You play the role of a very, very angry person. And at the end of the day, and the end of the scene, you come out and you are smiling and you are asking, did I do it all right? You are playing the role of a very angry person, punishing somebody. Then you come out and ask people, was it realistic? What happened to your anger? You are not tired. You played the role of an angry man, you are fighting, shouting, pushing, killing, hitting, did everything on the stage. But coming out, fresh. Was it all right? You are not tired because you are playing the role of an angry person. But when you are really angry, in 5 minutes you will be tired. When you are really hungry, you are shaking, miserable, your face is red, you are trembling. In 5 minutes time you will feel exhausted because you are coming under the spell of the anger. When you are playing the role of loving somebody, are you infatuated? You are playing the role of Dushmanta, and there is Shagundala. And you are playing the role of Rama when Sita has left. Sita is missing. You cry, miserable, try to ask every tree, every dog, every animal. On the forest you pretend to ask all these things, crying and miserable. When you come out of are you tired? You are immediately fresh. What happened? Was it okay? Was it okay? Did I do all right? Why? Because you are playing the role. Understand? It's so beautiful. Your physical body is a costume. Understand? It's a permanently changing dress. You played the role of a child. You did not know that. You thought you are the child. You played the role of a young person. You didn't know that. You thought you are the young. That is why you are proud of your youth. You are playing the role of an adult. You don't know it. Therefore, you are missing your youth. At adult age. Now I am old because you are not playing the role. The body is a costume. From childhood to old age, so many million moods have already passed. Not only your body is a costume, your every thought is a costume. Every emotion is a costume. You pick it up for some time. When the situation ends, that role also comes to an end. So the dress is given up. The actor survives. Just like in a drama, every scene, your dress is changing. But the actor is the same. Actor survives every scene. So at the end of the day, so many roles have changed from morning till evening. At the end of the day, you are the actor. As you began, that is how you ended. That is why you are not exhausted, you are not tired. So the test of your conscious living, being yourself, the awareness is, you are never tired. Happy with yourself, please. Having seen that, now he says, when you do that, akhanda vrittya atmataya anubhavaye, may you, that which is asesha sakshi, vijnana kosa vilasati ajasram. You can see it in your mind, and there, laksham vidhaya asad vilakshanam. You directing your attention there, which is asad vilakshanam, which is other than the ever-changing, dying body, sense organs and thoughts, akhanda vrittya atmataya anubhavaya. Atmataya, that as your own self, anubhavaya, may be with yourself, akhanda vrittya, always indivisible, pure consciousness. As I told you in the morning, the thoughts do not divide you. Like this, etam macchinnaya vrittya pratyantara sunyaya ullekhayan vijaniyat swaswarupataya sputam ullekhayan bhavayan vijaniyat. There is a thinking like this, what? Achinnaya vrittya, akhanda akara vrittya. Like this, continuously being with the awareness which is indivisible. Achinna vritti. Pratyantara sunya. Anya pratyaya sunya. There is no other thought. Listen carefully. This is the statement which drives everybody crazy. That when I am with myself, there is no other vritti. Listen. When you are with yourself, there may or may not be any other vritti. But whenever there is a vritti, still you are with yourself. You are with yourself, there may be a vritti, there may not be a vritti. But whenever you are with a vritti, you don't lose sight of yourself. Are you getting that? That is the beauty you must understand. What average person thinks is, when I am with myself, everything is forgotten. That is why the story goes. The person was so much lost in samadhi that until he'll come over, he did not know it. Days and nights passed, he did not know it. You have listened to that type of stories. So the person thinks, but when I am sitting down, mosquitoes are biting, I am knowing all the mosquitoes biting, that means I am not being with myself. Huh? So that means if you are a person in samadhi, so you can die. Suppose you are sitting down and the whole earth is now shaking. Earthquake started, but you don't know it. Why? Samadhi. Good. You will be really under samadhi. The whole house will collapse on you. No. Please understand, okay? Just because you are being with yourself, that does not mean other vrittis you will not know. All other modifications will be known. But that does not create a division in you. But you are swaswarupataya sputam, spashtam, very clearly. As they say, karatala amalakavatu. Like on your hand, when you put a fruit, as if you cannot lose sight of it, that conspicuous is yourself, the consciousness. In the presence of the thought, of course in the absence of it, as you are. So, akhanda vritti. Atra, there, here, atra, here. Atmatattvam drudhi kurvanna. Atmatattvam drudhi kurvanna. You strengthen this understanding. It is me. This is myself. This is myself. In the moment of stillness, I am with myself. Atma tattva drudhikarvan. Ahamadishu santyajyan. And completely giving up your identity with the I thought and all other thoughts. Meaning, you are totally aware of yourself, who you are, and you see the thoughts are the like guests appearing and disappearing. It's like the sky of consciousness, the clouds of thoughts appearing, disappearing. And please, as I told you, never create an enmity with your thoughts. Are you getting that? I hope you are not fighting with your thought. Learning to meditate does not mean hating your thought. Rather, you love your thoughts. Why? Without which you cannot function. Are you getting that point, please? One day you are standing on your room. And then suddenly a person shouting outside. Come away, guys. What are you doing inside? Come. What is you doing there? Come on, I want to talk to you. And you are very angry because the fellow is disturbing you. And you come out of your room and you ask him, what is so big deal? Very angry, you are asking for an explanation or shouting. Suddenly, there is an earthquake and the whole house collapses. What shall you say? Lucky. If you are not angry, I will be still standing there. And I will be dead. See that what happens? So that man is an enemy or a friend? Do you understand the example? Recently, there was a plane crash in Spain. 130 people died away. Only 10 to 15 people survived. When the plane hits it, the whole body bursts. So these 10-15 people, not that they were any special people to be saved, but they are in such a position. One on the side, one in the center, and the right in the front row. He was thrown out. Complete chair. The whole seat from the plane were thrown out. And thrown out into water, onto the river. So when the plane is burning some 50 feet or 30 feet away, the plane is burning, that heat also doesn't affect because he is in the water. Imagine how nicely placed. Ishwar, you don't want to be in that position at all. But suppose when he was given, he must have asked, I want an aisle seat. No, sir. All the seats are taken. All right. Give me the window. So reluctantly you have taken the window. Now what will happen? When you are thrown out, because you are on the window seat, you are already thrown out. And you survive. What do you say? Lucky. What is lucky? What you consider a curse suddenly becomes a blessing. Not knowing how to handle your thoughts, every thought was a curse. But when you know how to handle your thought, happy with yourself, every thought is a blessing. Why? Because without a thought, can you function? Think, please. Can you function without a thought? How sweet, how innocent these thoughts are. Huh? This morning I was telling somebody when they were going for a walk. Other day, just night, 2 nights before, I was standing in front of the mirror and cleaning my tooth before going to sleep. It was night, 12 o'clock. Suddenly, I looked at myself, this whole body. Believe me, there is a sense of gratitude came up for the first time to the body. Why? Because whenever somebody does for something for you, you feel, thank you for yourself, thank you for your help, thank you for your kindness. You have helped me in the right time, you took me there, you helped me in this way, you helped me that way. Have you ever thanked your body? One person who is your constant companion until now, from your childhood until now, your father is gone, mother gone, friends gone, maybe husbands, wives, children, nobody may or may not be there. But your body has been your constant companion. Have you ever thanked your body? Thank you. The moment you see it as a beautiful instrument, a blessing, can you destroy it? Can you destroy it by overeating? Can you destroy it by drinking? Can you destroy it by smoking? You thank everybody. Have you ever thanked your own body? Like that, your own thoughts. We are so grateful to others, but we have never been grateful to our own body. Like in a car which takes you to a distance, so nice. An elephant after your ride, a horse after a successful jump over the obstacle, a dog which takes you, maybe a blind dog which takes you everywhere. How you pat them, thank them. Now this is another instrument. Body has carried you from place to place, all over the world. Wherever you have gone, whether world, your own place, little place, doesn't matter. And with the help of your thoughts and the sense organs, don't you think you should be grateful to your body? Thankful to your body? Can a thought be an enemy? But the moment you say, to be blissful, all thoughts must go, you are creating enemy out of innocent blessing called a thought. Do you understand? Will you fight with your thought? Or will you accept your thought as it is? Please. Every thought. Don't say, no, some thoughts are very good, but other thoughts are, there is no bad thought or good thought. It all depends how you use it. 100 times I have told you. Water is water. If you know how to swim, sport. If you don't know how to swim, it is drowning. You must know how to swim, how to negotiate. Your father has left you with enough money. Your mother has left you with an inheritance. You don't know how to use. You get yourself drunk, drugged and dead. Don't say, wealth is a curse. you are stupid. Body is not a curse. Perceptions, thoughts are not a curse. So why blaming the creation as a temptation? Sensations as a weakness. Body has something wrong. No, it's such beautiful instrument. Be thankful for God. As even you don't want your body to be destroyed, can you destroy somebody else? What is that religion which can really push you to kill others? What is that thinking? Forget religion. What is that thinking? We should push you to kill others. The other person also must be sensitive because the person is uneducated, is not aware. Yes, he behaves like a bandit, a dacoit, a looter, arsonist, drug addict, a person with no respect for life. It's just like becoming wild animal. As you're walking in the jungle and a cheetah jumps on you, you cannot pat the cheetah. If you have a gun, you'll shoot it down. Why? Because it's killing you. Some human beings, unaware of these possibilities, become absolutely selfish and behave like wild animals, sometimes more vicious than the wild animal. The wild animals never plan and execute their plan to kill you. The human beings have that exceptional capacity to plan and execute a plan, and they misuse it because they don't know themselves. So when everybody thus is aware, what a blessing it is to be endowed with this capacity to think, and this body does it. Will you please sit down sometimes and being with yourself, express your gratitude that without this body, without this brush with mortality, touch with this dying body, I will not look for immortality. Today I won't understand myself. So thank body for it. Without this mind, without itself going crazy, making me tired once in a while, I will not look for the absolute bliss. So it has pushed me in the direction of myself. So when I am with myself, I am grateful for everybody. It is like when a person succeeds in life, reaches the top position in the life, suddenly life, if he is conscious, his life is full of gratitude. For today, for me to be here, whatever circumstances I faced, that there was no money, there was no light to study, no food to eat, parents are struggling, but all these were necessary steps for me to be where I am today. So you are grateful for every moment of suffering. You are grateful for your inconveniences. Whereas the person who is a failure, doesn't achieve anything in life, he shall curse everybody. My parents were wrong, facilities were not there. Are you getting that? So when you are happy with yourself, your life is full of gratitude. That is why that's what Atra Atmatvam Dudhikurban Ahamadisu Santyajyan. Identifying yourself, being with yourself as to who you are, and with every thought, you don't give up the thought, but you give up the identity with the thought. Santyajyan udasinataya tesu tishthet. And tishthet udasinataya, like what? Ghatadivat, sputa ghatadivat. When you see a pot and there is a broken pot, do you cry? Udasina. Pot, broken. This is how the body is, thought is, everything. Udasina. I am happy with myself. No more. You are pushed or pulled around by the presence or the absence of the thought. Always at rest with yourself. What a state, eh? Understand. Okay. Have you told this? Then further he says, please read. Vishuddhamantakaranam sarupe Nivesya sakshini avabodhamatre Shanai shanai nishalatamapanayana Purnam swamevanubilokayettatah Vishuddhamantakaranam sarupe Nivesya sakshini avabodhamatre Shanai shanai nishalathamupanayan Purnam swamevanubilokayettatah. So now Vishuddha Antakaranam, Shuddha Antakaranam. Rajas Tamas Shunyam Vishuddham, where there is no ignorance, no unnecessary agitation, projection. Vishuddha Antakaranam. Where even when the thought comes, it doesn't trigger any reaction. I have already described to you that there is a thought is not a problem. Your reaction to the thought creates agitation. Are you getting that, please? The presence of the object is not a curse. Your reaction to the object is a problem. All of us go to the market. Only some of us get crazy. You see the apple? Hey, nice apple. Can I have one? Somebody says banana. Oh, it's a very good banana. Can I have one? Oh, the chocolates are oh so nice. Can I have one? Somebody, oh, these breads are so beautiful. Can I have a? Some places, some people go crazy. Now you are going crazy or the banana is going crazy? As you are passing by, now suddenly bananas are jumping on the basket. What happened? Take me, take me, take me. Is it like that? When you are going passing that way, the bread is now jumping this side, that side, inside the shop. In a patisserie. When you are passing, I was in France now, early morning, that smell of the bread, oof, French bread shop. Early morning, every bread shop opens. I was going to work by 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. We were going there. Small place, but almost 10 to 15, like chai shop. Like a chai shop in India, tea shop. So this, what is that? Patisserie. The cake shops. Everywhere, such fragrance. Now, so you feel crazy if fragrance is going crazy? Ah, so nice. I feel like eating. Who says that? Bread. Breads are waiting to be eaten, right? No, you. It's your reaction. Please, that is why do not ever blame anybody or anything. Can you be a little conscious? Can you slow down a little? Because from childhood, we have been very instantaneous reactions. Unconscious, instantaneous push and pull. You don't understand the process. To understand yourself means to be aware of the whole mechanism. That there is an object is not a problem. That there is a thought, perception also is not a problem. That there is a thought is not a problem. But you are being reacting thought. Because before you reach that bread shop, you are happily walking. The fragrance is yet to hit your nose. And you are very nice. The moment it hits you, hey, where is that bread shop? Now you start crazy. Where is that bread? Oh, so nice. Like in Indian cooking. Spicy, oh boy. Today, good samosa. You feel nice. Why? The fragrance comes up. So when that reaches you, you are suddenly getting activated. Do you know that you are getting activated? That is what is important. Do you understand the mechanism? Please. Unmindful, unconsciously, as you are driving, you see something and the car goes and you are in a ditch. Because you got distracted by something and the car is gone into the ditch. So is it a mistake of the car? It happened once. I am not telling you a joke. In America, we are driving. And suddenly in front of us, there is a Lamborghini. Lamborghini is one of the best cars. It's an Italian sports car. Usually in yellow color. Big one. And opens up from the side. And it goes in top speed like a spider it looks. And first time I say, oh, look at Lamborghini. Believe me, already we are hitting another car. Almost hitting. The person applied the brake. Lamborghini. You saw that car? Oh, look at this car. One fellow was one day sitting on the, as he was on the main road, he was sitting down there with face covering his face. So somebody asked him, what happened? He is going through some pain because he hit it somewhere. But because it is everybody is asking, what happened? What happened? When few people are, he was so disgusted, he got up and the fellow said, what happened? He said, do you see that pole? Yeah, yes, I did not see it. Do you see that pole? Yes, I didn't see it. Why you didn't see it? You have eyes or glass balls? You have eyes or glass balls? You have eyes. But why didn't you see? Because you saw something else. Oh, that girl, ooh. Or that boy, ooh. Or that shop, ooh. Suddenly you are hitting the stone. What happened? So you mean to say that the pole is in wrong place? Or you are stupid? If you hit the the pole is in wrong place? Like that. If you get hit in life, it means the incidents are wrong. That is how it will be. Understand? So you are conscious. So Vishuddha Antakarana does not mean absence of thought. Thoughts are there, but you are no more reacting it in that. Vishuddha Antakarana, Sarupe Niveshya. This Vishuddha Antakarana pure, and when being unaffected by these thoughts, such a state or such a disposition, Sarupe Niveshya, you abide in yourself. At that moment, you see yourself. Sakshini avabodha matre. In yourself, which is Sakshini, in the witness, avabodha matre, in the consciousness, avabodha. That is Sakshi, witness, consciousness, one and the same. In that, you abide. Sanei sanei nischalatam upanayan. The more and more you consciously abide there, and therefore do not unnecessarily get engaged with your thoughts automatically quieten down. Because since you are not getting yourself involved with thought, your reactions are slowing down, the thoughts also slow down. It is like a person talking to you. Please take that example, work on it. Only if you are sitting down a long time, you will understand what I am talking. And I am not playing jokes with you, because I have done it. That is why I talk to you. Very simple. Hours together. Can you just sit down? For hours together, you can read and write. For hours together, you can just simply sit down. Just see. A person is talking to you. Listen carefully. A person is talking to you. Now you ignore the person. Ignore means you don't have to disrespect. But you are not participating in that speech. Do it one day consciously. Somebody is talking to you. You do not participate in that speech. Whatever he says, you have no answer for it. You are not joining the speech. What will happen after some time? The person will slowly slow down. After some time, he will stop talking. Why? Because how can he talk to a wall? You are not talking. How long can he talk? Okay, I am going. Exactly like that your mind. Your mind, I have told you, is an outsider inside. Now it is talking. You be with yourself. Because you don't know how to be with yourself, you shut it up. Don't. That should not be done. Unnecessarily getting involved with the thought. Now you be yourself. Avabodhamatre Sakshini Niveshya, in the witness consciousness, being with yourself. Now the mind will talk. How long? When nobody is bothering, it automatically slows down. Automatically. And then, Sanai Sanai Nischalatam Upanayan, you slowly, Nischalatam, you go into that immobility. Calmness, stillness that you are. Purnam Swamevam Swameva Avalokana Eva Anubilokayet Tataha. After you are with yourself, see yourself very, very clearly. Always restful with yourself. Having seen this, then you know, okay, suppose you stay there. Imagine, suppose you are there all the time. Now, can you be like that all the time? You can be that all the time. But then, a thought will, it's natural to be yourself, the consciousness. And it's natural for the thought to come. Because mind has a responsibility to look after the body. It shall say, hungry. Okay, we'll go. Who has hunger? I have hungry. I am not hungry. Now you get up with strength of yourself. I am happy with myself. Body is hungry. It must be fed. What? Whatever comes on the way. Yadruchalava santushta. Dandvatito vimaschara. Yadruchalava santushta. Whatever comes on the way, you satisfy yourself. Dandvatita. Free from every type of conflict. Vimaschara. No jealousy, no comparison of any kind. Because you get up. Food. What food? Whatever you have got at your disposal. No, I want to have a better food. Work for it. Who says not? I want to go for a walk. Oh, walking is tiring. Can I have a motorcycle? Purchase it. Motorcycles don't come from the space. Doesn't fall from the trees. You have to purchase. Work for it. Work for it. I want this food. Work for it. I want this house. Work for it. Anything you want, work for it. But you are happy with yourself. Or another person says, I'm very happy. Whatever is there with me is fine. No disrespect to the Swami, the sadhu who had come. He was asking, Swamiji, I am going to Jammu Kashmir, the other end of India. I said, why? Nothing. And he says, please give me the ticket. I said, no. No disrespect to meant for him. I said, you are a sadhu. What do you do? Nothing. Then why don't you walk? You have all the time at your disposal. How many people can go to Jammu just like that? How many people can go to Kanyakumari just like that? And to go there, they have to work hard, earn money, manage a family, save 100, 200 rupees, 500 rupees, 1000 rupees. Once in a year, they may or may not go on a holiday. But because I am a sadhu, what are you doing? I am on a pilgrimage. I am going out to 18 places. For what? Permanent pilgrimage? Do you understand? No disrespect meant for the gentleman. Please. Tomorrow you shall lead that life. Do not ever beg people for this. You do something. You are happy with yourself, you can give this knowledge. People will ask you, can you come to our place, please? Kashmir, give me us a program. Why not? So, send the ticket. They will give you. Send a car. They will take you because you have the guna. You have the quality at your disposal. You have the wisdom. They will carry you around the world. Why? They want to listen to you. But your lifestyle is, I go around from place to place. So that is where you become a parasite, living on others. What type of lifestyle? For what? No, please don't put others into inconvenience for your sake. You need money, have it. Don't need, hand it over, give it away. For what? Why should I keep? Understand? The more you throw away, the more it comes to you. The more you grab, the less you will get. It is a principle of the universe. The more you try to grab, everything will run from you. You give it up, it runs after you. You don't know what to do with it. Understand? Please. That is why you do that for yourself. You feel that purnataya atmabev avalokayatata. You see that fullness in yourself. Okay? And then use your thoughts, use your body, function in life. Dehendriya prana manohamadivi Swagyana kruptei akhilo rupadivi Vimuktamatmanamakhanda rupam Purnam mahakasamivāvalokayet Dehendriya prana manohamadivi Swagyana kruptei akhilai rupadivi Vimuktamatmanamakhanda rupam Purnam mahakasamivāvalokayet Purnam mahakasamiva atmanam avalokayet. Atmanam avalokayet. May you see yourself like what? Purnam mahakasaiva. Like all-pervasive space. How vast it is? That all-pervasive you are. Consciousness here, Purnatmana, Anantam Nirvikalpakam. Endless, formless awareness, consciousness, all-pervasive. Ananta. Not only consciousness here, everywhere. How do you do that? Dehendriya prana manaha ahamadivihi swagyana kruptai akhilai upadivihi vimuktam atmanam akhanda rupam avalokayet. Freeing yourself from all these upadhi. See that? Freeing yourself from upadhi. Upadhi doesn't bind you. You dragged them towards yourself. Now you remove it. Hey, look. The fellow is carrying a stone on his head and says, it is very heavy. What can you tell him? Huh? Just tell. He is carrying the stone on his head and he says, very heavy. What shall you say? It. In the hot sun, in Madras sun, now you are covering up with a shawl. Morning 8 o'clock, you are covering with a blanket and you say, it's very, very hot, you know. Yeah, very hot, true. If you cover yourself with a blanket, of course it will be hot. So to make yourself cold, what shall you do? Will the sun cool down? Or you remove your cover? Are you getting that? You remove the cover. Now same thing, upadhi. Deha, prana, mano, buddhi, ahankara, divi, upadhivi. By these upadhis, what do you do? Being with it, you identify. You drag it onto yourself. The sense organs do not limit you. The body doesn't limit you. You drag the body onto yourself and feel limited. So what do you do? Vimukta, tevai vimukta, free from those. How? I no more drag them. Abba. Shah. I was dragging everything onto myself. Like somebody is going, hey, you idiot, come here. Huh? How can they call us idiot? Or did he call you? That fellow is mindless. He is simply talking and going. Why are you getting activated? Observe in life. Yesterday, Arunachala gave me a piece of paper, a circular. Kitchen, not to close after 8:30, close after 8:30. No. This is a circular. Directed towards whom? None and everybody. This is how it is. Suppose somebody says, see how it is like this? Right? It's not directed towards you. When we were studying, one day, I remember a case. Bada Swamiji, Swami Chinmayananji. Oh boy, he was really, see, because when you run a huge place, organization, so many factors comes in. So much money comes in, so many things are to be taken care. Naturally, you don't want the money to be wasted. You don't want any public things to be wasted. So, one day, when he was coming from Bombay, driving, some of these brahmacharis, they had gone to the local park. There is a small park outside the ashram. There is a chai shop also, tea shop. So some of these, 1 or 2 foreigners and a few Indians, there are 4 or 5 of them, having a good time. And 1 or 2 also are coming, walking from the thing. They don't know that flight time is coming. It was totally unscheduled. Driving. And naturally, when you are a conscious person, your eyes are like moving like that. He saw. Now they are coming. So after 2 hours, afternoon class is going on. If anybody I see in that cesspool of sensuality, the door is wide open for you to get out. That is the Swamiji style of talking. If anymore I see anybody in that cesspool of sensuality, The day the door is wide open for you to get out. After the class was over, the few guys who had gone there, they felt really heat. So one fellow comes and tells me, Swamiji is very angry, how can he share it? I say, what is your problem? That man works his head off, goes around the world, works so much, brings some money, donation, everything. For what? So that everybody studies nicely. He doesn't bring money for you to go and sit down in the tea shop. He gives you a general statement. Why are you dragging it towards yourself? It doesn't matter to us. Let him say, because he is the one who is doing everything. Let him say. Office gives a circular. Somebody says something. How does it matter? If I am going at 8 o'clock, it makes no difference to me. After, how can you say 8:40? 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So I go at 8. I don't go beyond 8:15. So what is the question? That is not meant for me. But when somebody is reacting, what does it mean? Dragging. Body shall be old. Who shall be affected? One who wants to remain young. Body shall die. Who will be affected? Who wants to be alive with the body? So if you see yourself who you are, does it matter the body is growing old? Yes, it matters body is growing old. To maintain the body, you must know how to take care of it. So that you know the body will grow old, body will die. But it doesn't affect you. Why? But that is how the body shall be. If you understand these things, you shall never be affected by anything in life. Because that is how the world is. Until you drag, nothing comes to you. If you think it's specially told for me, specially done for me only. Suppose you are talking, suppose I say, nobody must talk. Suppose you are always unconsciously talking, Swamiji is very strict, He tells not to talk. But suppose you are a person by nature, you are quiet. What shall you say? Don't talk, what talk? I am not talking. What a don't. For you it doesn't mean anything, because let him say. Beautiful. Same thing. Don't take the body to be yourself. Who shall be affected? One who takes the body to be himself. Suppose I know myself to be who I am. Do I need this advice? Do I need this upadesh? So beautiful. That's why when you are appreciating, you go through this upadesha until you know you don't need any upadesh. You need the teaching until you don't need the teaching. You need the teaching until the teaching becomes useless. You need the teacher until the teacher becomes useless. You need the scripture until the scripture becomes useless. You can do a practice until the practice becomes useless. It doesn't need anything. It doesn't matter to you. Right? Effortlessly. That's what he says. Muktamanandam akhanda rupam. So, Ajnana kruptehi, ajnana kalpitehi, upadivihi vimukta. Free from all these identifications. Ananda purna. Akhanda rupam purnam mahakasamiva avalokayet. See yourself as a vast space of consciousness pervading in all directions. Okay, we shall see more of it tomorrow. Please close your eyes.